Today we're going to talk about meal prep. Don't push stop, don't push pause. I'm not talking necessarily about meal planning, where you plan out a whole menu and you go shopping for it. If you do that, keep doing that. That is all types of awesome. I think I have Shakeology on my face. I don't have time to do that, and it's not necessarily in tune with my personality, so that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about once a week, prepping all of your food, shopping for really healthy produce and meats, and prepping them so that you're setting yourself up for success. One thing that I did that really helps is every Sunday, I just saw they came, I get a Co-op produce delivery, and it's delivered to my door. So in here, it's a chicken. They put a freezer pack, and it's cold outside right now anyway. And then here, I'll open it up. Here we've got a bunch of produce, veggies, eggs.
More kiwi?
So
I found kiwi, Mom.
And more kiwi. And I found this by asking on like a yard sale swap board on Facebook what type of produce co-ops, because when I Googled, I couldn't find a good one, but then someone recommended this one that delivers. So that's what I would suggest doing if you're interested in a produce co-op, whether you pick it up from somewhere or you can even maybe hopefully find one that delivers. So now I'm going to show you what I mean by food prep for the week. So this is how I do my meal prep. Now, I've got babies crawling on the floor. I've got older kids running around watching how the states got their names on the History Channel. So it's not like and my husband's at work, so it's not like I've got, perfect scenario. But this is what I do. It takes me a couple hours. I do it Sunday nights. I do it while the kids are winding down. Then I get them something easy to eat, put them in bed, finish, keep going, and I watch TV shows on my phone while I keep going. So it's kind of like me time because I get some screen time at the same time. Okay, so I mentioned that I get my produce delivery every week. So that's what I've got over here. Plus some things that I got at the grocery store. And when I go to the grocery store, I just grab like what's on sale. Apples are on sale, pears are on sale, I grab them. Right here I've got all of my vegetables. I've got my fruits and other things in the fridge in the pantry, and that's because I try to cook and prep my veggies mostly. If the fruits are going to go in a salad, then I will do those. I'll get them out, but otherwise fruits are mainly a snack in our house. So like I have celery. So probably what I do with celery is I just cut the ends off, and with celery I'm probably either going to put it in chicken stock or I put it in a crock pot to make a chicken, or I will cut it into pieces like this, and I'm going to wash them in my salad spinner, and then I'll pack them up in some Tupperware, put them in the fridge, and that's good for like celery with peanut butter, with hummus, whatever. So that would be my celery. I have a bowl that I put all the, old pieces. Woo! If I have something like green beans, what I'll do with those is I'll go ahead and I will just go through watching TV, snap off the ends, tear them in half. I'll wash them, and then I will put them in a roasting pan, and I will roast them. Or if you like them even more fresh, then you could you have them all ready to go, so then like the night of, you can grill, saute, whatever, but at least they're done. Green beans are good roasted on top of a salad. They're also good if you steam them and do like a niçoise salad with hard-boiled egg and some type of meat, tomatoes. This is a rutabaga. Any type of root vegetable is really good if you skin it, chop it into like hash pieces, and it tastes like a potato, turnips, that kind of thing. They're also good if you slice them kind of thin, put them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper, put them in at like 200 for a couple hours. They'll dehydrate, or you can bake them around 300 and then just kind of watch them, and they'll bake and crisp up. Let's see. Okay, so one of like my main standbys that I do is mason jar salads. So I have these wide mouth quart-sized mason jars. I got them on Amazon just because I knew I could get them. I didn't want to go to Target and maybe they wouldn't have them, but they probably have them at Walmart and Target. So basically, to make a mason jar salad, you would take your wet ingredients, start them on the bottom, and I don't mean like wet. I either don't use dressing or I do that later, but I mean like if I'm gonna make a salsa with tomatoes and stuff, I put that on bottom, and you just layer your salad. See if my 21 Day Fix containers are in here. They're not. I use my 21 Day Fix containers to portion out how much of each thing, and then your greens are gonna go on the top. You'll fill them to the brim, put the top on, and then you just stack these guys in the fridge. They'll last at least 7 days. I don't know if they'll last more because we always eat them before 7 days. So these are great for taking to work. My husband takes them to work, he just grabs them. And when I've got all these crazy kids in the middle of the day, I love them. They're not crazy, they're just extra work. Then I grab a salad for me, and I don't have to do anything, it's already made. And they don't get soggy like you would think. So that's another kind of go-to. So that's what I do. That's my prep. It's mainly cutting and cleaning, but then I also like to roast a ton of vegetables, pack my salads. I've got some meat thawing. That's something I want to start doing too, is cooking all the meat at the beginning of the week. I could have a crock pot going overnight so it's done the next day. Chicken, you can make chicken strips. Go ahead and make those so that they just have to like be put real quick, warmed up. So that's it. It's not planning. I haven't planned a recipe. I haven't shopped for a recipe. But I make it so that I'm not going to fail. Like if I want a snack, I don't have to go and spend 20 minutes cutting celery, washing celery, you know, doing all that stuff. I just grab it. So I hope this helps. I'd love to hear what you do. If you take it even a step further, plan out every single, like, this is my lunch for each day, this is my breakfast for each day, this is my dinner for each day, portioned off. Some people do that, and it's like, how can you not have success if you do that? So if you can do that, that's awesome. I haven't been able to get a little extra time. Sorry, I've got a baby moving the tripod. So anyway, comment below if you have some extra ideas or suggestions.